Good morning.
Good morning. You must be Quentin Albers, the treasure hunter. You really do have a golden skull.
Ah, yes. The head. One of the less interesting bits of my possessions. Say, how much for that sword in your chest? I'll give you, let's say, 100 cursed rupees.
I'm afraid it's not for sale.
Ah, that's what they all say. I'll file that one under negotiations ongoing.
The navigator needs that sword for her power, treasure hunter.
New navigator, you say? You sure she's not a spy here to steal my, our treasures?
As much as one can be among pirates. Regardless, we need you to head down to the training deck.
Yeah, I'll gladly throw the skull around a bit. But I expect a good treasure hunt soon, you hear? Will it yield coin? The line is sturdy. They can't resist. It will be dealt with. Nah, that don't work for me. Ready to fight. I can smell gold already. I will draw them. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds. Time to get my head in the game. Oh? Nobody takes what... Who doesn't like gold, huh? Not even the zealots can resist its glittering cool. Another kind of bait. An offer I can't refuse.
Is this still the same skull? I remember different gems in your sockets.
Yeah, always the same. Haven't got a whole collection in my chest or something. No. My golden side. If there is value, it's mine. Golden opportunity.
What is that? I have no need for golden rubbish.
It's a deal then. Listen up, ready to fight. Ah, careful there, my chest. Finder's key, silver key, huh? It's a deal then.
You haven't finished your training. Are you moving on?
Will it yield coin?
Well done, treasure hunter. Return up top, so we can continue the chase for the captain's hoard.
Let's get moving, eh? I'll be there soon.
Set a course, navigator. Calamity Reef. This graveyard of haunted wrecks was once the site of a sea battle between Blackbeard and the Third Iron Fleet. Energies unleashed by Blackbeard during the clash have twisted this place beyond reason. Shipwrecks lie smashed and grounded by rampant physics, while ocean flora grows in abundance in the open air. Lost souls mingle here, with the mindless echoes of the dead, who prowl the sands in endless mockery of their final moments. The lighthouse stands at the epicenter of the catastrophe, perpetually frozen in its shattering, its glow driving away the very tides themselves. The Inquisition has established a shaky foothold here, though cleansing this place would take them years, if doing so were even possible. Here, at Calamity Reef, a black pearl rests upon the highest point.
You mean the falling lighthouse?
Aye. The Zealots are swarming it like ants, but its powers deny them entrance.
And we could get in?
We might have a better chance than them. Still, I don't know the kind of forces at work here.
I say we knock at the door and see for ourselves.
Very well. Choose our landing, navigator.
About time!
I saw this coming.
An obvious choice. Have it your way, then. Von Presswald, at your service.
Still breathing. Still sane. Let fate be our
Please
judge.
bother someone else. I like the taste of it.
We welcome you, Cursed.
I dreamt last night. I can't even say.
The fire hungers for us. The future calls.
It is I, the great Von Presswald.
I like these odds.
To each what they deserve.
That won't be a challenge.
I knew this would come.
Judgment is at hand.
How to put this?
Consider it done.
My qualities are needed.
What do we have here?
Let's see what's out there.
The fire will guide me to you,
My
fiend.
judgment awaits you, creature.
Never look back.
Fire long for your
Mensura!
cursed
Teresa,
Calcula!
para servirle.
Rectifica!
Calcula
The maiden's
rectifica.
judgment awaits, creature.
Ugh, the stench of your corruption still lingers. Oh,
We will
how
feed
I
your
will
carcass to
enjoy
the pyre.
purging your soul.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
My sight reaches far.
I feel like
Who bothers a commissariat? Aye. Something.
Justice is hard.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Tower!
Bold for desperate times.
Rectifica! All right now. Who was that?
Is that
Pleasure!
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
That noise. The fire will guide me to you, fiend!
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
The fire longs I can smell your...
Oh, this fervent fire!
At your
I must hunt you down. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Feed your carcass!
Yeah?
The verdict is clear.
Calculate!
Won't happen.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
I've seen it.
Cursed soul! Calcula! The fire will guide me to you, fiend!
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
You must have my sacred must have returned to the sea. That, you fiend.
This shall
Commence the
not
right
go
of inquiry.
unanswered. The body
Mensura,
measures, the
calcula,
mind reflects.
rectifica.
My hands shall stay
Teresa.
calm in the face of evil.
Ready to serve. For desperate
You never
times.
miss, do you?
Measure, calculate,
I'm losing control.
A maiden's judgment awaits, creature!
The court is in session.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
My strength returns.
Try to
Judgment
hide,
must
I'm not
return.
fully in control.
I see where this is going.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Measure, calculate.
Oh, this fervent
apologies
fire.
are
I must
needed.
hunt you down. Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
If you must.
I got caught up in the flame there.
Opportunity calls. I like it already.
Good for another shot.
My soul is razor sharp.
Change in position.
I can help if you let me.
Visitation.
Let's get moving, eh?
Von Preiswald, at your service.
See you around, friends.
The White Crow stands ready.
What do we have here? Straight to the point.
It looks like
Blink.
other soul
No second thoughts, eh? What's in it for me? Always move forward.
To each what they deserve. Once more unto the breach.
Let's get moving, eh?
Ah, swift justice.
My soul is razor sharp.
Hecho y hecho.
At your service.
Time is moving fast.
Can I?
Well, no, not really. They look...
The verdict is clear. Let's get a better view. One bolt, one life.
Fueled by this corrupt.
Marvel to stop.
I pray for your soul. Through the flames. Cría cuervos. It's done.
My grasp of this body is slipping.
My sight reaches far.
It is all
For desperate times.
I can't hold myself
Send you
back.
my resolve.
Hide if you can. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Calculate! Reckon!
Ah, swift.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Kind regards.
Better fight.
That image.
Show your... I can't hold myself back.
No mercy.
Hide if you can.
Hide if you must. I will come by you.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can smell
Changing position.
Like that noise. Well done.
You are...
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Justice is hard.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down. Nothing hides the eyes.
Better fight.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
With kind regards.
Maiden's judgment awaits.
My sacred task.
What?
Menshura,
Good for
I can't
another
hold
shot.
myself back. Hide if you can.
cursed soul.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Fire will guide me.
We will
to
feed your carcass to the
Try to
price.
hide. I'm not fully in control.
Maiden's
Creature.
judgment awaits, creature.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
I
Come
shall
forth.
witness your...
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
The distortion is gone.
A bolt for your skull.
Fled.
And it seems I lost myself there for a moment.
Were it not fueled by this corrupted power, it would truly be a marvel to study.
That bears the stench of heresy.
How is the door looking?
Nothing.
Let's see what's out there.
I thought we could shoot I could do anything.
It's been a while.
Grab the fourth.
I knew this would come. I've seen it happen. I pray for your soul.
Continue my
The
examination.
White Crow stands ready. Dicho y hecho.
Yes, I agree. At least as long as we have the lighthouse surrounded. No
The fire hungers for us. For desperate times. Let's get a better view.
Is it there?
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't
Crimes
do.
in
horrid thing made that noise.
You, future.
The
Return
maiden's
back
judgment
once
awaits,
more.
creature.
Image.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Fire will guide me to you, fiend.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
This your end.
Measure.
Nothing hides from...
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you
Not like
down.
this.
Ah.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
my gaze.
Let fate be our judge.
I know this.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Show yourself.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
I can smell your
Your
racket.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must
Let's
hunt
get
you
moving.
down.
I like
If
it.
you're in that bush, make sure you get
Freeze.
away now. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
The world returns.
I got caught up in the flame.
Desperate times.
I can help if you let me.
Is there something that could expedite this procedure?
I thought we could shoot a cannon at it, but I'm not even sure it would do anything.
The court is in session.
So, this runs on soul energy, I presume.
At your service.
It does. It looks like a spell that lets other soul energy infuse.
Teresa, once more unto the
Change my
justice has been granted. My strength returns. Patience is a virtue. My verdict
What
is
do we have
final.
here?
That seems... Ah, swift justice.
Anything you
Still
find
breathing.
worthy of report.
Still sane.
I've won out 3 pickaxes so far. Soon, I will grab the 4th.
Never look back.
I see where this is going. My sight
So a soul
for desperate times.
Careful!
The
The
future
host's
calls.
instincts are taking over!
Rectify!
Oh, this
What's in it
fervent
for me?
fire! I must hunt you down!
To each what
If you're
they
in that
deserve.
bush, make sure you
Judgment.
get away now!
I am
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Luckily, this is a place where I can't go.
Objection.
Cower! Before
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
pirate scum are among us! You are wasting precious time!
The maiden's embrace
Come
shall be
forth.
denied to you.
For desperate
Careful!
times.
When I get you,
Rule of
there is
flames.
nothing I can promise I won't do. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Its bond is unholy.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
The Holy Inquisition bows to no one.
With kind regards.
The flame will
I stand
devour
alone.
your remains.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
I see penance in your
Mensura,
future. Will I find you?
calcula,
I cannot see.
rectifica.
A bolt for
It
the
seems
skull.
I lost myself there for a moment.
Consider it done.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
Good for another shot.
My grasp
iron
of this
burns.
body is slipping.
Let's see what's out there. My sword is razor sharp. Now we're getting somewhere.
Disorder, heresy.
The verdict is clear.
We shall tear your soul.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
For your cursed soul. I can't.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
To you.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
The shades.
Opportunity calls.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
At your service. Well, well. And again. I can do this all day.
Welcome to my humble abode. You've come for an accord, I presume.
And a card? What's that supposed to mean?
Are not pirates taught proper vocabulary anymore?
Did they ever?
When I was a youth of your age, we used to undulate between locutions and appellations merely to loosen our jaws.
Can you follow this, Marley?
With the utmost respect, Keeper of the Lights. These are trying times which force upon us a great haste. Thus, we come to humbly ask for the black pearl you keep.
Ostensibly, some of you have accommodated yourself with the appropriate phraseology. Woefully, there is a man who, albeit dressed as a scholar, lacks a proper diction. Who is also currently tormenting my remains. If you rid me of him, I will grant you entrance to the heights of my lighthouse, on top of which you will find the pearl that you seek.
We will see that it is done. Best not forget, yes?
Let's see what's out there. I'll be there soon.
The fire hungers for us.
Something's not right. Can't you feel it?
The White Crow stands ready. The future calls. Iron Judgment. A bolt for your skull. I see where this is going. I pray for your soul.
Well now.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over!
I've seen it.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Fiend.
Measure, calculate.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
How I will
feed your
enjoy
carcasses to the
purging
fire.
you.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Tower!
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do!
Between the vines, pirate.
The stench of
Through
your
the flames.
corruption still lingers.
We've tried for desperate times.
Shadows of
It seems I lost myself
Judgment
there
is at
for a
hand.
moment.
Never look back.
you are wasting precious
The verdict is
Feed
clear.
your carcass to the
Come
fire!
forth! Mensura!
A maiden's judgment
Calcula,
awaits, creature!
Rectifica! You are
Mensura!
wasting precious
Calcula!
time.
Rectifica!
Come forth! Report your task.
Hiding in the
advancing.
weeds, perhaps?
Are you
Let us see.
cowering in
Measure.
there waiting? Mensura!
Calculate. Rectify.
Rectifica! Have you forgotten your sacred duty? Nothing! Ha! What a waste of time! You hear? There you are. Resume your task at once.
The court is in session. Change in position. Impossible. Let's get a better view. Teresa, ready to serve.
I'm losing control!
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Measure, calculate.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
I can
My strength returns. One
Try to
judgment
hide!
must
I'm
wait
not fully in control!
for desperate times.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't
Justice
do!
is patient, is averse.
To the fire!
Let fate be our judge.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
will guide me to you, fiend.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do!
I know this.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Shura, calcula,
Nothing. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Maiden's judgment.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
I can smell your rotten flesh.
Apologies. Very hurt.
Fled. The fire will
design
guide
is
his
meant
mind. Cursed rectify. Measure. Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Uncertainty has ended. Order is restored. So be it.
Ha! Hanging there like you've nothing to hide.
You! My grasp of this body is slipping.
Vile fiend!
What's in it for me?
Let us find them.
Nobody saw that. Measure. Calculate.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Fire.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
So I may correct your vile existence. Mensura, calculate.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Consider it
How
done.
vile. We will feed your...
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
For desperate times, to each what they deserve.
Of course, I've done it fabulously.
Oh, thank you. His constant berating was starting to severely strain my nerves. Here, I'll open this hatch for you. It will lead you to the place you desire.
Are you sure this hatch leads anywhere?
Why wouldn't it? It's a hatch. Really, the youth of these days.
Well, well.
Why not use my power?
Straight to the point. Always move forward. This memory is ours.
Teresa, para servirle.
Let's get moving, eh? I like these odds. I like it already. Objective complete.
This is not a common hatch.
No second thoughts, eh? Objective complete. Let's get out of here before the lighthouse has more surprises for us.
My sight reaches far. Once more onto the breach.
I can help
At
if
your
you let
service.
me.
All right now. Who was that?
Still breathe? Ah, swift justice.
My soul is razor sharp.
Calculate. Rectify.
Now we're getting somewhere.
This soul will
I like
do its own bidding in a moment.
Well now.
Grant me a second. I'm honing in. Through the below.
Is that? My qualities are needed. A shot that will enter my
Some help,
memoirs.
please.
Up, up.
Whew.
I like the
Appreciate
taste of it.
Always move forward.
I knew this would come.
Greatness personified.
Back to the Mali and fast.
Navigator, we must talk. Come by when you're ready.
Always move forward.
Something feels wrong. Can't you sense it?
Tell me how I can help.
Someone's watching me, probing my mind like needles in my soul. It's in the captain's quarters. Go, Navigator.
I like it already. Now we're getting somewhere.
Yes, the presence is coming from here. There's only one explanation then.
I see you've caught on at last, abomination.
Ignatia! Blast it, she's still in there.
Navigator, wait.
How easy you made it to spy on you. Now I think it's time to end this charade. Unleash!
Oh, it's as I thought. Only a weak slither of Ignatia's soul resides in there.
It's still Ignatia. I say we throw her overboard.
I have cut off her feeble attempts to probe my mind. She poses no threat to us.
Yes, it seems I am confined. Very well, ship. What plans do you have for me now?
Oh, what I wouldn't like to do. Years of grief and anguish, repaid 1,000-fold. But I will not stoop to your level. I will probe your mind for answers, and then remove your stench from my captain's remains.
You're welcome to try, abomination. My walls are thick, and my reserves endless.
Don't worry. If the Marley ever gets tired of you, I'll happily chuck you overboard. Aye.
Where to, Navigator? A distress call has reached my thoughts. It's coming from Calamity Reef.
Can you establish a connection?
Hello, hello. This is Captain Harlock of the Sally. Me and me crew have been captured by the Zealots. Any boat with a soul left out there, send help.
This is the Red Marley, Captain. Where are you?
Reaper, am I glad to hear you. We're right in.
Right in where?
The connection is gone. The reef's energies are interfering.
Any idea where it came from?
No, but our conversation has left a couple of soul traces behind. Touch one of them, and I should be able to locate the source. Now choose our landing, Navigator.
All right.
Von Pressler, at your service.
Slice and dice. In a moment. Move with speed.
The verdict is clear. Through the flames. Your crimes are severe.
Death is not defeat. Aye.
Teresa, ready to serve. The future calls.
Greatness personified. A ghostly pleasure to see the world with different eyes.
So much still to do.
Aye. The fire hungers for us.
Agata.
The White Crow stands ready. The crow flies. I pray for your souls.
All right now.
I'm losing control.
For desperate times.
Careful, when I get you, there is
Once
nothing I
more.
can promise I won't do.
Ah, swift justice.
The stench of your corruption.
I can
still
smell
lingers.
your...
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Yecho.
I'll await you
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
before me. You
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
I will find you. Oh, it's your
For desperate
I
times.
can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
stench of your corruption.
Good for
Careful,
another
when I get you, there is
Unleash
nothing I can
judgment
promise I
must
won't
wait
do.
on
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Otra
Try
ronda.
to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Rectify.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
The fire will guide me to you.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
The fire longs for
We
your
will
cursed
feed your
soul.
carcasses to the fire.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
Let's get a better view.
Cut through the shadows. I'm going in. Holy one. This will. Quickly. Prepare for death.
Your skills as sharp as ever, Goya. Changing position.
My qualities are needed. The burdens of nobility.
You're dead now.
Taste the
Leave.
soul of another.
Judgment is at hand. Here. My sight reaches far. I see where this is going. I knew this would come.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over! Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Strength returns.
Let it bring forth
That was no station.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control.
Carcass to the pyre.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down.
Good for
I can't
another
hold
shot.
myself back! Hide if you can! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Come forth. My judgment
I
awaits.
can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Measure, calculate.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in
A
control!
bolt for your skull.
I can smell your rotting
Vetsura.
flesh.
Let fate be our judge.
Rectifica.
Mensura! Calcula! Rectifica! The fire!
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Cower!
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Maiden's judgment.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Hide, pirate.
Yeah? Try to hide. I'm not fully in control. Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
Not really. They look...
Oh, of course. I've done it fabulously.
Trace leads to the center of the Inquisition encampment. To a small wooden ship right on a table.
An entire pirate crew? Caught on a table?
Aye. Pick it up and see what you can find. How long has it been?
Still breathing. Still sane. Cria cuervos. I am your executioner.
Ready to stand.
The fire will guide me
if
to
you must,
fiend.
I will come find you.
I'm here, on my way.
Rectify!
Ha!
My
I can
judgment
smell your
awaits
rotten
you,
flesh.
creature.
Preparation.
Your corruption
Shout
still
to you.
That sounds nice.
That bush seems highly suspicious to me. Ensura! Calcula! Rectifica!
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
The below swallowed them. Resume your tasks.
It's been a while.
Our objective is clear. An ambush in the making. Oh yeah. A foe well done.
The court is in session. It's done.
Just the miniature ship, as you said.
Trace leads right to it. Curious. Pick it up. It might contain information that leads us to the actual crew.
Ah, the better part of me. Teresa, para servirlo. I've seen it happen.
At your command.
I am judgment. To each what they deserve. I am a better shot.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
God, my hands as I prepare it.
For desperate times.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Otra ronda.
Stop! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Justice is hard.
No little animal.
Rectifica.
That was no mere
My
animal.
judgment awaits you, creature.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Smell your rotting
Come
flesh.
forth!
No mercy.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Calculate. Maiden's judgment.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Fire long for your cursed soul.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Rectifica!
Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Measure. Calculate.
Send you
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Otra ronda.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Once more unto the
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
I can smell your...
Your crimes are severe.
Killer!
I can't
fate
hold
be our
myself
judge.
back! Hide if you can!
Oh.
Oh? Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature! The fire will fall.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Oh, this fervent
I am
fire!
judgment
I must hunt you down! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Won't happen.
Insurer!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
For desperate times.
It seems I lost myself there for a moment. Recently, bird droppings soiled my mask. I tried cleaning it with iron wool, but it just won't get off. Any advice?
I've heard...
Suddenly very silent, are we? There's no use. The flame is going to burn through your resistance.
The White Crow stands ready. Dicho y hecho.
So left, so we could just in the pit and iron there.
My sight reaches far. With kind regards, death.
My grasp of this body is slipping.
Your carcass is...
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Ha! I can smell your...
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you
Teresa,
can!
para servirlo.
We've driven them back to the...
I got caught up in the flame there.
Ah, swift justice.
Let's try a new recipe. Simple. Victory is mine. The taste of death.
Still breathing. Still sane. Dia Cuervo for desperate times.
Ah, I'm losing control.
We will hurt you.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
The flame will devour.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! I can't hold
Justice is
myself
harsh.
back! Hide if you can!
So what did I hear?
Careful, my
I
brother.
can see it.
There is danger in the air.
I begin my search for you, Percy.
Before you know it.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Your bond
Men-
is...
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Your weapon's dull against the chain.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
I will find you,
Insura,
abomination.
calcula,
I shall
rectifica.
witness your end.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
The crow flies.
Uncertainty has ended. Order is restored. So be
Apologies.
Ah,
You're gonna be hurt.
swift justice.
And another stack. Was the crystal?
Of course not. Crystal has the soul energy, so we can dispose of it in the pit of Iron Bear.
My galley is the battlefield. It will be done. Nice, Nakama. Follow the noise. A useful gift. Get ready to... It is not ready yet. Very silent, are we? There's no use. The begins to burn through resistance.
So, Toya,
Two
what's
in
for
one.
dinner?
Preparing the ingredients. I follow the plan.
Do you need more? Yes, keep it coming. I haven't found anything.
The fire hungers for us. The verdict is clear. It's done. No mercy given.
I stand ready.
Why is there a miniature ship?
The future is calling.
One day I will catch your shot with my sword.
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh. The maiden's judgment awaits, creature. We will feed your carcasses to the fire. The fire longs for your cursed soul. Measure, calculate, rectify.
I knew this was
Fire longs for
desperate.
your
Swift
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Justice is harsh. Changing.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
to the fire.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Perhaps. Let's see.
I assure you
desperate
that was
time.
just as unpleasant for
I can
me.
help if you let me.
Suddenly very silent, are we? There's no
Teresa,
use. The
ready to
flame
serve.
is going to burn through your resistance.
That noise was wrong. Unplanned, unwanted. Ah, yes.
Is it uncertainty? It is all balanced, really perfection.
No, no! Oh, my coat!
Yokai!
Is it there?
One breath.
How dare you!
I'm always
A new chapter in my memoirs.
My blade is ready.
Ugh, the stench of your corruption.
A feast for my blade.
Oh, how I will enjoy purging your soul. I am an arbiter of the maiden.
To each what they deserve. I see where this is going. Once more onto the beach. lift up.
There was no better way to do it.
Whoa, careful there.
Wait, is that little ship the sunken Sally?
Do we look sunken to you?
Perhaps the shrunken Sally would fit the bill.
Funny are we? Ship's name is Sally, just Sally. We were caught by the Inquisition while we were raiding here.
I see. Did you get anything good while you were at it?
Aye, nifty little gem, rich with soul energy, worth bugger all as long as we're trapped here.
Perhaps you'd be willing to part with that gem if we brought you back to the seas.
Don't really have a choice, do we? What do you say, men?
Another
Well, it's not going to be better than that. Bring us to the shallow waters next to the camp. Then the gem is yours.
That won't be a challenge.
Toya,
Why not use my power?
move like water. I will be back. Good starter.
Please bother someone else.
My enemy dies.
Smoking right.
My galley is the battlefield. A refined decision.
Leave it then. Who would I taste this time?
Anyone hungry? I'm going in. My blade is ready.
Best not forget, yes?
Preparation is key. The dish takes shape.
The court is in session. Through the flames. The verdict is clear. I pray for your soul. My
My
verdict is
grasp
final.
of this body is slipping.
The maiden's judgment awaits!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
The pyre!
Good for another shot.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Fire will guide me to you, fiend! I can smell your rotting flesh!
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
We will feed your carcass to the fire!
Desperate.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Changing position.
Horrid thing made that noise.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
The fire longs for your cursed soul! Mensura! Calcula! Rectifica!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Judgment awaits, creature!
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
I can smell your rotting flesh!
Measure! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
The fire longs for
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Flies.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Toya,
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
that sounds.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. It seems I lost myself there for a moment.
I follow the plan.
fire hungers for us.
Balanced to perfection.
My sight reaches far. Stay there. Arriba!
Time is
It is done.
Good to be back on the tides.
now. As for our payment,
Sure, don't wet your deck. Here.
Much obliged.
Now, men, see to the Sally and make her ready to sail. Aye.
To each what they deserve. Justice has been granted.
I'm here. Move like water.
I knew this would come.
Cut through the shadow.
Likely a poor
This will be good
choice.
for you.
Von Preisfeld, at your service.
Good taste.
Swift,
Good snout.
blood will flow.
Quickly.
Having
We
is
return.
better than
Each
A
other.
wanting.
feast is in order.
Back to the Marnie. Close your eyes.
Consider it done.
set a course, navigator.
Look, if you do this for me, there is a chance you'll be called
No
by
second
name
thoughts, eh?
in my memoirs.
I told you before. I can't wrap my head around what you want from me.
Thanks for that, Pearl girl. My soul's bursting with energy again.
So you're Sue Lady, eh? The soul botanist. The girl that stole the secrets of Soulspire Academy.
Ah, yeah. You're talking to the right bush. Or half bush, rather. There's still bits of meat and bone in here. And who are you? Hey? Can't recall seeing your face before.
Athea Manicato. I'm your new navigator. Though the definition of that role is ever-changing.
Figuring it out as you go, eh? You'll fit right in.
Welcome back, ship doctor. The training deck is ready for you, so you can get used to your new pearls.
All right, I'll go and limber up my roots. Hiding spot coming up. You wanna hide, yeah? This will stretch your legs. Incoming. Wanna go somewhere else? Treatment's ready.
You haven't finished your training. Are you moving on? Good work, ship doctor. The Skellies will have readied your sickbay by now. Return to deck. crew now. Everyone has been revived. All that is left now is to complete the mirror's test.
Aye.
Von Preisfeld.
Let's
at
go,
your
Sir
service.
Reginald.
Never look back.
Where to, Navigator?
That's what we do, that's how we live.
It is a catchy tune.
Yeah, I've had that earworm since forever. Now, Rosalind, where could you be?
We could inquire of the graveyard keeper, Yolanda. She's been burying corpses in this town since she was a little girl. She ought to know newer faces round here. Alternatively, we could get hold of the Inquisition's immigration register.
Ah, yes. They keep it in their bloody outdoor office near the slums. Marvellous. Two dreadful choices. Would you do me the honours, Ethia?
Oh, I'm ready.
No surprise, really.
I saw this coming.
Aye!
Von Preisfeld.
Ah,
At your service.
sure as the tides. The depths call. Nobody will find me here.
To each what they deserve. I send you my resolve. Through the flames. No mercy given.
That was my good eye. You're dead.
I knew this would come.
Having is better than wanting.
Stench of your corruption still lingers. My judgment awaits you, creature.
Measure. We will feed your
fire
carcass to
will
fire.
guide me to you.
I can smell your rotting flesh. Teresa, para servirle. The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
A little ripple is all it.
Strange noise.
If you need to ask, you can't afford it. Smoking right.
The fire hungers for us.
Ah! Salt!
One bolt, one life. Teresa, ready to serve. Let's get a better view. Your crimes are severe. Good for another shot.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over!
Once more onto the breach. The fire!
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Mensura, which my calcula.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now!
Change in position.
To wait, creature!
My strength
Careful! When I
returns.
get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Watkins, if you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! Oh, this further fire! I must hunt you down!
A bolt for your skull.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Hiding in the weeds, perhaps? Let us see. We will feed your
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Cower before.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
Foreign tracks. Madness is this. Still breathing. Still sane. Let fate be our judge.
Back to the sea!
Any aberration shall be rectified. Cover the wretched. The verdict is clear. Judgment is at hand.
Better all than sin. Gotta clean this place up tight. Yes,
My sight reaches far. The White Crow stands ready. Dicho y hecho.
Never miss it.
Who? My grasp of this body is slipping.
Ah, the better part.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Let it rectifica!
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Rectify!
I've seen it happen.
What do we have?
For desperate times.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
My judgment awaits.
Iron judgment.
Rectifica!
I heard that.
Mensura!
Fiend.
Calcula!
Measure!
Rectifica!
Calculate!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Of the maiden.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Mensura!
Hiding in the...
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Come forth! Measure! Calculate! Rectify!
Hiding in the
Dead.
woods.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Justice is harsh. It's done.
My judgment awaits you, creature.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Rectifica!
I'm feeling blue.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Enjoy
A
purging.
flower away.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Creature, of your corruption still lingers.
It seems I lost myself there for a moment.
The court is in session. The future calls. Teresa, para servirle.
Visitation.
Ah, let's take another view.
I stand ready.
My sight reaches far. The crow flies. Let's get a better view. One bolt, otra ronda.
Ah, I'm losing control!
I'll step on a shell.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
My
With kind regards.
creature. What do we have here?
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
My strength
Oh,
returns.
this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
I send you my
If
resolve.
you're in that bush, make sure you get away now!
Calcula. Rectifica.
Otra ronda. Judgment must
Try to
witness.
hide! I'm not
For
fully in
desperate
control!
times.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Try to hide,
bolt
I'm not
for the
fully in
skull.
control. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now!
Good for an
Oh,
nation.
this fervent fire! I must
Your
hunt you
patience
down!
is a virtue.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
What do we...
Yeah?
A soulless body.
My strength
Oh, this
returns.
fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
To each what they deserve.
I can't hold myself back! Hide
Still
if you
breathing.
can!
Still sane.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Or whatever it is they say. I got caught up in the flame there.
Can you hear the waves? Ah, that's bone-drenching. Excuse me, madam.
Ah, you're part of the Marley's crew, aren't you? You looking for a place to rest in my yard?
No. The Marley said you know the faces of those that wander Angler's grave.
Mostly the dead. But yes, I do have living acquaintances too.
A while ago, 2 men and a woman may have migrated here. I'm looking for them.
That's not much of a description.
Ah, right. Former rum runners? With a knack for singing, maybe?
Singing rum runners? Ah, since the Saucy Sloop reopened, their rum prices have dropped.
That's the end down the road, isn't it? I'll have to look. Thanks and much obliged. Let's go, Sir Reginald.
The White Crow stands ready. Dicho y hecho.
And anything... The sea flows
It's
through
done.
me.
What made that noise? Who was that?
The tides obey no one. That's what we do.
Teresa, ready to serve. Dia Cuervos, let fate be our judge. Ah, where to?
Measure. Calculate. The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Can you hear the waves?
Driven them back to
Nothing.
the
The turtles would like that.
The verdict is clear.
Such dirty business. The burdens of nobility.
Back to the sea.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Mr. Mercury, at the ready.
Leave it then? Dead and memorized. Good snout.
The court is in session.
Affirmative.
I knew this would come. Through the flames. My verdict
This
is
soul
final.
will do its own bidding in a moment. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
My brothers and sisters in.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
For desperate.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
I can smell your rotting.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Good for another
I
shot.
can't
I
hold
am
myself back. Hide if you can.
Horrid thing made that noise. Fire long.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Calcula. Rectif.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
How I will enjoy
Impossible.
Calcula rectifica.
my judgment.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
Design is maintained.
Ah, swift justice.
My instincts have never led me astray. Here, we must report to the
The court is in session. Judgment is at hand.
Cursed hands have taken this life.
Justice is harsh. Change in position. My sight reaches far. I see where this is going. Ah, the better part of me. El muerto al hoyo. I pray for your soul.
When is he expected?
In their own time, he will arrive eventually.
I knew this would come. I've seen it happen. No mercy given.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over!
I am an arbiter of the maiden. Coward!
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Fire! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Falls through me.
Maiden's judgment
Ventura,
awaits, creature.
You picked the right bone.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
How I will enjoy.
Phew, that seems out of reach. Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Nothing. Ha, what a waste of time.
For desperate times.
To be one with this.
It seems I lost myself there
Still
for a moment.
breathing. Still sane.
Salt Creek.
The fire hungers for us.
Rising. We should try to get this resolved as quickly as possible.
Once more onto the breach.
I can't stand no car.
I'm feeling blue.
Glorious song.
Fetch what they deserve. A bone for your skull.
My grasp of this body is slipping.
Carcasses.
If you must.
Measure, calculate.
Otra ronda.
Brothers and sisters here.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Will guide me to you, fiend.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Waits beyond my reach. The fire longs for your cursed soul.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down.
Rectificate.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
I
Fire
can smell
will
your
guide me
rotting
to you,
flesh.
fiend.
Nothing.
Teresa, para
To the
servirle.
sea.
Come, Sir Reginald.
The verdict is clear.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
Sign of the two fugitives.
No. They probably made themselves
been a while.
scarce when they saw the commotion here.
Good. My tobacco was getting stale. One less doesn't bother me. Likely a poor choice.
Now,
Like tasty wine.
Prognostica later. Your choice.
And I think you keep this charade up much longer, the people of this town are going to riot.
Ah! Merlin's fins. That might be her.
It seems the Inquisition got hold of her first.
It'll be hard to get her out of there, so it's probably easiest if she takes the same route as Greg and George.
I will catch her in a very gentle manner.
Let me talk to her to be sure it's her.
The White Crow stands ready. I see where this is going.
Stay vigilant, Commissarius. This may take some time.
We will, Magistratus.
Through the flames. One bolt, one life.
I'm losing control.
Well, now.
Ash and dust.
Free your carcasses to the fire. I inspire your flock to victory.
My strength returns.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Luckily, this is a place where I can't go. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
The holy
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
That lies beyond my reach.
I got caught up in the flame there.
for now.
the rum that is so...
Better old than sorry.
27 of the Iron Tome of Gastron.
How long has it been?
Can you hear the wind? Smash! Enjoy death. It's gonna last a while. Gotta clean this place some time.
Teresa, ready to serve.
And anything to confess?
So heart to heart,
to you
Let
anymore.
fate be our
Yourself.
judge.
We'll get everything we need soon enough.
Now, who'd be susceptible for a little distraction? I'd like to exert the right of inquiry.
Change
Now,
in
what's
position.
your duty? This soul will do its own bidding in a moment. I can't
Somebody's
hold
seen my
myself back.
servant.
Hide if you can.
Certificate.
fire will guide me to you.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
I can smell your rotting flesh. Will I find you between...
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Measure, calculate.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
The below has swallowed them.
Apologies.
The court
Is anybody
is in
hurt?
session. Judgment is at hand.
Surely I can Recently, birds soiled my mask.
Careful!
Tried
The host's
cleaning it
instincts
with
are
iron
taking
glue,
over!
but it just
If
won't
you're in
be
that
right.
bush,
I've
make
seen
sure
it.
you get away now! Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Awaits, creature.
Oh, this fervent fire!
It's done.
I must hunt you down! If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
You
I
do
assure you that was just
a bold
my grasp of this body is slipping. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Fire longs for your...
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Your bond is
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Rectify!
Fire. We will hurt you.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Tear your soul apart.
You're accused.
I got caught up in the flame.
What have you to say in your defense?
In my defense, you've raided my bar in the middle of
power.
the days of the year. Your defense.
My defense. The righteous sure is explained. The order of the nothing changed here, I see.
The fire hungers for us.
We are here on the
For
order of the
desperate
grand
times.
Design. It may take a while, so there is no need to loiter any longer.
Loiter? We're not loitering. We're executing our right.
To each what they deserve. Let the future come. One boat, one life. Let's get a better view.
Ah, I'm losing control.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre. Ah, swift.
Careful!
justice.
When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Vetsura! Calcula! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! It seems I lost myself there for a moment. Now I will
I knew this would come.
Nobody will find me here!
You are wasting precious time, pirate. Come forth! Ah! The shadows have fled before our zeal.
Still breathing. Still sane. The crow flies. With kind regards.
Good snout.
Abomination!
My hair! Stop this foolery.
My sight reaches far.
I like the taste of it.
Well now.
We will feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Change nothing. We will feed
The
your
maiden's
carcass
judgment
to the
awaits, creature.
The verdict is clear.
It's about
Right, Milan. Guide my hand as I
The
prepare.
fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Brothers and sisters is.
Sora, Calcula, Rectifica.
The fire for your carcass.
A new chapter in my memoirs.
I can smell your rotting flesh.
I can smell your rotten
smell your rotting flesh.
The tides obey no one.
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
Let's go under for a bit.
Fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Measure. Calculate.
Aye.
Rectify.
Calculate. Rectify.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
You picked the right bone.
Please bother someone else. I have to get a new coat anyway.
Stay safe. I'm feeling blue. A pirate's delight. Oh, oh! Don't let
Ah, you're the one that got rid of these idiots.
Right.
Good on you. Name's Rosaline, owner of this fine establishment. Who'd you be?
I'm just a singer passing by.
Just a singer, eh? Sit yourself. I gotta clean up this mess here anyway.
That's definitely Rosaline. Marley, I'm going to send her your way if that's all right. That's what we do. Got a Marley?
I have.
Good. Let's hope that the trip didn't mess with her vocal cords too much.
She's currently unconscious. I'll try to hold her that way until you arrive.
Jolly good. Time to get out of here then.
I can help if you let me.
Otra ronda.
Back to the sea.
The future calls. Teresa, ready to serve.
Oi! You look rotten.
Once more onto the breach.
Huh?
Through the flames. Change in position. I pray for your soul. Justice has been granted.
Back to the sea. I'm coming, Sir Reginald.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre. Mansora!
Fire
Calcula,
longs for your cursed
Rectifica!
soul.
Leader them? Buckets of ducats.
Fire longs for your
Teresa,
soul.
para servirle.
Will I find you between the
Maiden's
vines?
judgment awaits, creature. Rectifica.
The shadows have fled.
The sea
The design
flows
is made
through
for
me.
Oh? The verdict is clear.
Enjoy
Your
Yecho.
sacred task.
My blunderbuss is without ammunition.
Is that?
The fire hungers for us.
Not a bullet left.
Once more onto the beach.
We will feed your carcasses to the fire.
La pequeña muerte.
Can you hear the waves?
Singing. Another soul for the fire.
Smoking right.
I leave it
I'm feet fire. Time to weigh
Step
anchor
through the
and set
infernal
sail.
portal.
whole crew back again. Let's see how they're holding up.
I like it already.
Greatness personified.
The turtles would like that. Greg, George, Rosaline, and myself. United after all.
You're that singer. Who are you?
John Hughes Mercury, in the flesh, or what's left of it. You might remember tying me to an anchor and throwing me overboard.
This can't...
Yeah, it is him.
Oh.
Ah! Is that a glint of recognition in your eyes?
What do you want? Revenge?
Ha! Revenge? No, I'm long past revenge, Rosaline. I brought you here for one reason, and for one reason only. To sing for me.
What?
Don't even try it, Rosaline. He's gone completely mad.
Mad? That shanty is the one thing that kept me from becoming just that. I walked along the bottom of the ocean for years, trying to keep my wits about me, humming that tune. So, if it's the last thing you do, you will sing that shanty for me.
Okay.
All of us in the same boat then. Beautiful. Now, I'll start with the first verse, and we'll do the chorus together. You folks fill in the missing verses. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. With the folk of the sea, we put rum in our tea. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sand. We got grog in our hands and our feet in the sands. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship. We're proud of this barge, feed captains to shards. We're proud of this barge, feed captains to shards. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. We plunder and loot and live on spoiled food. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We hoist our sails, extra ransom and bales.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight.
We stalk in the night and are eager to fight. That's what we do, that's why we live. We're a mighty crew until we're on the ground. The ship.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on board.
We tie knots and ropes and keep order on board.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black.
We clean our deck and we're flying the black. That's what we do, that's why we live. What's a mighty crew? Now without a ship. Beautiful. One might just be able to forgive you lubbers for throwing me overboard. Ah, I've got what I want from you. No sense in ending what short life you've got left. For what it's worth, you're forgiven. Now leave me alone, before I change my mind.
Thanks, John. That's good of you.
Yeah, thanks, John.
Really? Thanks. If we can ever, sing anything else for you.
Marley, would you do me the honour and get them off deck? Yes, right, Sir Reginald. Let's get back to that mirror then.
Fishing recently. Now we're getting somewhere.
It slipped and fell into the water.
Oh, yeah? Skeletons will do that.
The fire hungers for us.
Sure as the tides. Now, what's a fella got to do now that all that's dealt with?
Getting that tune back was everything you needed to do?
Yeah, I suppose I'm lucky that way.
You just have to touch it, shipwright.
Well, then, without further hick-hacking.
You're certain that they deserve to be kept alive?
Yes, I'm certain.
You know, no one would bat an eye if you fed them to the next shiver of sharks that passes by.
Ah, don't get me wrong. They did a horrible thing, but I'm a shipwright, no a judge. And I assure you, no good comes from a man underground. Nor a woman for that matter. Most importantly, I finally have words to this shanty that's been haunting me forever. Speaking of that, I'd prefer to get back to singing.
You, the one the abomination calls Navigator. I wish to speak with you.
Game of cards, maybe? I need the practice.
Oh, you're on.
Still clinging on, Inquisitor? Not for much longer, I think.
The ship's soul has retreated for now. I have questions, Navigator. I know every cursed member of this crew. You are new.
Aye. And I've had a hand in freeing the Mali from your grasp.
The nerve. You stumbled into a scheme years in the making, only to sow chaos at the last minute.
Save your frustration. You'll need it when we sail away with the treasure.
Confident for someone who clearly doesn't know the treasure's true nature.
I never cared to ask. I trust the Marley.
Lies. You already harbor suspicion. I see it written on your rotting face.
I've had my fill of insults for today.
What will it be, Navigator? Will you rise to meet your destiny? Or will you keep flailing blindly?
The cursed make their own destiny. In that, the distinction between us could not be greater.
Animals. Got any favorites?
Senora.
Worms.
Ah,
Worms
good.
are great.
I need a distraction right now. Consider it done. Always move forward.
Ah, Signora. I must say, you are harboring quite the unusual guest.
Let's not talk about her. How about another expedition into the deeper holds?
You're eager today.
I'm getting rather annoyed at the constant secrecy about this treasure. You wouldn't know where to find a few insightful memories.
All you need do is ask, Signora.
I like it. This feels different. How far down is this hold?
Bigger secrets are buried deeper. A word of caution. We are entering dangerous waters. Not even I can fully shield us from the Marley's gaze here. Best do our business quickly, huh?
Why can I only unleash recent memories? Why can I only capture a single island?
Because I made it that way.
But why? I could do so much more.
I've seen where unlimited power leads, Marley. It makes a soul less than human.
I am not human, Captain.
You are where it counts. I never wanted a tool or a weapon, no matter what Teach and the others said. I wanted a partner, a ship I could rely on, a soul who'd dare eternity with me.
These are getting more personal.
Indeed. One might think we are on the brink of a major discovery.
As if you don't already know.
Contrary to popular belief, I do not know everything. Playing cards would be terribly boring otherwise.
That memory over there, it's different.
Let us hope this is it. The Marley's awareness is closing in.
Captain, what is this?
A creature from the deepest below. drawn into our world by the curse of lost souls.
I can sense it through your memory. It's like me.
When I found it on that forgotten island, I reached out to it, fool that I was. I almost lost myself in its maddening power. But I also stole a sliver of its soul. Enough to infuse a ship.
It's me. I was born from this.
Aye, Marley. You've inherited one of the most fearsome powers of this world and beyond. The power of the Time Soul.
Senora, the Marley is about to notice us.
I hid it, Marley. I hid it with the gold and treasure of 100 voyages. It's still there, on that old forgotten island.
Senora, we must leave now.
Should I ever draw my last breath, it'll fall to you. You must find it, and send it back to the below.
Forgive me, Senora. I got us away in the nick of time.
Reaper's teeth. An ancient soul. Mordecai found an ancient soul.
Indeed, and one of the most fearsome. The Time Soul can manipulate a fundamental law of reality. Even the Marley's power is nothing in comparison.
No wonder Ignatia is after it. And the Marley. I need to digest all this. My thanks again for your help, Jester.
Don't mention it. I am most curious what you will do next. A presto, Signora.
Navigator, is something the matter? You seem stressed.
Everything's fine, Marley.
Do you have any
Just
idea
planning
where
our
the
next
rum
move.
has gone?
I just need a little more time to prepare.
I needed some for cooking.
Aye.
Is that the captain's mirror? I sense only an empty frame.
The shards are made of pure memories.
Ha! Very well, Mordecai. Show me your plans.
Teresa, if you're hearing this, I'm most certainly dead. Remember when we made that bet who of us would last longer? I hate to open old wounds, but I can't take any more chances. Not this time. You'll get through it, old gal. You've seen more than most of us. Time to look back.
That old codger. Trying to charm me with that. Well, hand over your test mirror. I don't have all day. I see something. A statue. A right? Oh. No, he didn't.
What's wrong? You don't seem the type to back down from anything.
I refuse. Take someone else.
If we do not pass the mirror's tests, the treasure will remain lost forever.
Don't say Mia. Fine. If I can even remember. We must set a course for the Iron Bay.
What's waiting for us there?
With luck, someone who will help me on the trial to come. my journey on the Maiden's Path.
Well, well.
Where to, navigator?
The flames of the Iron Bear within sight, White Crow.
You may have noticed that this island is a place of cleansing both matter and mind. Scripture dictates that a sanatorium must stand on the highest point, just as the cleansing pit must lie at the lowest. Somewhere in that sanatorium, I must find my confidant on the Maiden's Path.
Why here of all places?
I don't know. Call it intuition. We'll listen in on a few conversations. I'll know when something's worth our interest. Now choose our landing.
I can still hear it.
Close. Let's hope not. Your way in remarkably well. Back in action.
Change in position.
Neither then? A ghostly pleasure.
So what is your test exactly?
I must walk the Maiden's Path. An old rite, meant to remind us of our purpose. Guided by a confidant, I will visit a holy place to cleanse my soul at the Maiden's beacons.
That sounds rather unhealthy for a cursed pirate.
You don't know the half of it. But one impossible task at a time, eh? First, we must find a servant of the Maiden who doesn't shoot us on sight.
Corruption still lingers.
Nothing. They must have returned to the sea.
The burdens of nobility. Let's change perspective.
Teresa, ready to serve.
As you command.
Strange. The White Crow stands ready. Dicho y hecho.
There shouldn't be footprints
Where the wind
here.
blows, cannonballs fly. Let's not ask for permission.
My strength returns. My sight reaches far. The crow flies.
Big problem?
Another
Bigger
soul
solution.
for the fire.
Quelle surprise!
The
I can
court
help
is
if you
in
let
session.
me.
Cría cuervos. No mercy given. Teresa, para servirle.
Ready for a challenge.
I knew this would come. I've seen it happen. Otra ronda. Still breathing. Still sane. I see where this is going. Your crimes are severe. Is that?
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over! Calcula! Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Rectifica!
That bush!
Oh, this fervent fire!
what they
I must
deserve.
hunt you down!
Good for another
If
shot.
you're in that bush, make sure you get away now!
From the better part.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do! I
Justice is
can't
harsh.
hold myself back! Hide if you
The
can!
future calls.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do!
I send
Try
you
to
my
hide! I'm not fully in control! I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Inquisition!
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide! I'm not fully in control! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! It seems I lost
The
myself there
verdict
for
is
a
clear.
moment.
Judgment is at hand. A bolt for your skull. Death comes to reach.
Abandons their post.
Oui. D'accord.
The fire hungers for us. It's done.
We will feed your...
Once more onto the beach.
How I will enjoy purging.
I stand against the tempest, sure as a storm.
The below swallowed them. Resume your tasks.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Boy, stay safe,
Nobody can resist the sound of coin. Smoking right, huh?
Is that?
Like leaves of a
Let me remind
Good
you.
snout.
Ah, swift
I taste this time.
I have spent many days recuperating in places like this.
Seems rather nice for the Inquisition. What's the catch?
There is none. This harkens back to the Maiden's earliest decrees. The measure is unceasing. Fighting the curse inevitably leads to corruption. This was built as a place to heal body and mind, before either falls to madness. Though some here seem beyond help. Let's hear what the lost preaches to the man.
flesh.
My sight reaches far.
Maiden's judgment. Yes, creature. Undead.
Wash
The fire will guide me to you.
Teresa, para servirle.
Shura, calcula.
Let's get a better view.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
For desperate times.
Fire longs for your cursed soul.
Otra ronda. I've seen it happen. I pray for your soul.
Ha!
The
I
fire
can
will
smell
guide me
your
to you,
rotting
fiend.
flesh. The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
It's done. Ah, Swift justice. Who needs eyes to see? The crow flies.
J'écoute.
How long has
Teresa, ready to serve. It's quickly done. I see where this is going. With kind regards.
I can't feel them. I can't feel my hand.
The cannon is mightier than the sword.
I knew this would
Sure?
come.
He's just an old blind confessor.
I've seen enough blind men to know something's rotten here.
If there was corruption in him, surely our Udex would have seen it.
The curse can be devious. We will see the truth once the prognosticar is through with them.
Did I hear mention of a confessor?
Aye. And a blind one at that. Exactly what we need, I'd say. Let us find a patient register and locate the man.
I stand ready.
The verdict is clear. Still breathing.
Yes, my grasp of this body is slipping.
Let us see. We will feed your carcass to the fire.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. Tower. Let's. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Bush. Hide if you're in that bush. Make sure you get away now. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Hiding in the weeds.
How I will enjoy.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down. Anybody seen my servants? I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
They brought him in last week.
The White Crow goes another
I'm losing control.
Wait, you creature.
Measure.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Measure. Calculate. Judgment awaits.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Concentration breaks. I can smell your rotting flesh.
Mensura.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
My strength returns.
Disturb my sacred task.
Unwanted.
My judgment.
The fire longs for your cursed soul.
The fire longs.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Hide from my gaze.
I can smell your
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Enjoy purging your
Measure. Calculate hiding in the weeds.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Sure.
How to put this? Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
nothing.
Apologies.
For desperate times, my son.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
Fire.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
The maiden's judgment awaits. Shelter you. We will feed your carcass.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Unplanned, unwanted.
Oh,
That
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
That lies beyond my
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Thrilling.
Will I find you between...
A small break for you. I can't get there. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Hiding in the weeds.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
All right now. Measure that. Calculate
My strength returns.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
hiding in...
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Changing position.
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
I can smell your rotting flesh. Does it shelter you?
I got caught up in the flame there.
The fire hungers for us.
That was no
My grasp of this body is slipping.
Ay, me don't say ya. Let for desperate time.
You shall
Another
not escape
star.
me.
Cannot reach
Curse
that.
it. Stay still and perish.
Once more onto the breach.
I see.
Ansora! Calcula!
Having is better than wanting.
The White Crow stands ready.
The fire longs for your calculate! Rectify!
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Your rotting flesh! Good. We've driven them back to the below. Dicho y hecho.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt? I'd like to exert the right of inquiry. Now, what are your
I
duties
don't
now?
look up to anybody.
Time is moving fast.
I knew this was coming.
I heard that, you fiend!
Otra ronda. Teresa, para servirle. I am your executioner. Good for another shot.
I miss the waves under my feet. I
The
like
verdict
long
is
shots.
clear. Through the
Any
flames.
cannons loose? That wasn't so bad, was it? Magnifique!
Oh, still
have arrived.
breathing. Still sane. With kind regards. My sight reaches far.
I'm losing control.
You are wasting.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Calculate.
Justice is
Try
harsh.
to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Your carcasses to the pyre.
Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
Calculate. Rectify.
I can't
Let's
hold
get
myself
over.
back. Hide if you can. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Inquisition.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Vile.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. Oh, this fervent fire. I must hunt you down.
One bolt, one life.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
Feel my hands.
It's been a while. This one is special.
Is that?
The fire longs for your cursed
Hiding in the
soul.
weeds, perhaps. Let's see.
Will I find you
The
between the
maiden's
vines,
judgment
pirate?
awaits, creature.
I am an arbiter
Measure.
of the
To
maid.
each what they deserve.
What her thing made that noise? The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
We will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Ensure, calcula, rectifica.
Abominable
The fire
brush.
longs
Does it
for
shelter
your
you?
cursed soul.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
We will feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Ansora, calcula, rectifica. The fire will
The
guide
fire
me
will
to
guide
you.
Teresa, ready to serve.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
For desperate times.
Is it the weather? Let's hope not. Today?
The court is in session. Teresa, ready to serve. Judgment is at hand. Justice has been
Careful!
granted.
The host's instincts are taking over!
Swift
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Let's see.
For desperate times.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must
Your
hunt you
crimes are
down!
severe. That's my sacred
I
task.
will find you, abomination. I shall.
My strength.
Try to hide!
Thanks.
I'm not fully in control!
I send you my research.
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Otra run.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't
One
do!
bolt, one life.
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Your presence.
Once more unto the
If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do!
Show yourself, so I may correct your vile.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Apologies. Is anybody hurt? Finally, I can see what we're looking for.
The administrative building. We'll find a register on the top balcony, as per the grand design. Ah, swift justice.
Honest work comes.
The verdict is clear. The court is in session.
Witness my death. I change my fate. I burn the field.
I knew this would come. The crow flies. The future calls. Ah, the register. Will you have a look, Marley?
Very well. Confessor, confessor. I have him. Admitted 4 days ago after a pirate raid. Eyes blinded by cursed influence.
Where is he now?
He was summoned to the garden for questioning by a prognosticar.
We'll cut that meeting short. To the gardens.
I can't feel it.
Best not forget.
Dicho y hecho.
I'll keep it stored.
Yet.
Change in position. The White Crow stands ready. Golden for another
You
shot.
never miss, do
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment. Try to hide. I'm not
Your
fully in
crimes are
control.
severe. The better part of me.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Corruption still lingers. Mensura!
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you
Where
can!
the wind blows, cannonballs fly.
If you're in that bush, make sure you
Sure,
get away
resistance.
now! Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Von Preiswald, at your service. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now! It seems I lost myself there for a moment.
I can't sleep. It's in my bones.
Still breathing. Still sane. With kind regards, my
My
verdict is
grasp
final.
of this body is slipping.
Will guide me to you, fiend.
Oui?
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
The fire hungers for
Try to
us.
hide, I'm not fully in control.
Feed your carcasses to the pyre. Will I find you?
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
We've driven them back to the villa.
I've seen it happen.
I got caught up in the flame there.
Hollow.
The cannon is mightier than the sword. As you command. Like moth to the firecracker. The crackers draw them. Bourgeois. Little bombs. This will occupy them for a bit.
Commence the rites of inquiry.
I miss the waves under my feet.
Any other
Easy vision. Do I see?
Strange.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
What? You can't be sleeping now. Wake
The
up now, will
maiden's
you?
judgment awaits.
Any cannons loose?
Calculate.
I like gunshots.
Any other
Cursed hands are taking this life.
Rectifica!
I, or whatever it is they say.
The fire
We will
longs for
feed
your
your carcass in the pyre.
We will feed your
Measure.
carcass to the pyre.
Calculate. Rectify.
The fire longs
Big
for
problem, bigger solution.
Swift stench of your
Teresa.
the fire will guide me to you.
Ready for a challenge.
Good. We've driven them back to the balloon.
Quelle surprise! Another ace in the hole. Let's not ask for permission. Bien sûr. Where do I put this? Little explosives are just as good. They always fall for it.
I knew I smelled death. You have plans for that one,
My
then?
time is not to be trifled with. Likely a poor choice. A new chapter in my memoirs.
My sight reaches far.
My qualities are needed.
For desperate times.
Still where the maidens.
To each what they deserve.
Well now.
I knew this would come. Judgment is at hand.
Needs to ask. You can't afford it.
True and loud.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
Show yourself.
Power.
The fire hungers for us. Through the flames.
Your presence distorts the future.
Rectifica.
How vile. I will find
How I
you
will enjoy
abomination.
Strange. I am an arbiter of the maiden.
The bush
Power.
No.
Such
My
blasphemous
judgment
uncertainty.
awaits you, creature.
I can smell your rotting flesh.
Carcasses to the fire.
I see where this is.
Calculating rectifica. Maiden's judgment awaits creature. Will I find you
Fire
between the
measure
lines,
guides
me
turrets.
rectify.
Let's get a better view.
Fire longs for your soul.
Uncertainty.
It's almost thrilling.
Shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
Oh? Is it there?
At your command.
Death walks among us. Let it reach my brothers and sisters' ears.
Disrupts our secret order.
Grant me the
I
strength
will
required.
find you, abomination.
May it inspire your flocks.
The court is in session.
I am an arbiter of the
I've seen it happen.
Calculate before.
Rectify.
Ha ha! You
My
are
hand
hiding
shall
in the
part
weeds.
the leaves.
In the
The
weeds,
stench of your corruption still lingers.
I shelter you.
How vile.
Calculate, rectify. The maiden's
Measure,
judgment
calculate,
awaits, creature.
Rectify.
I see where this is going.
They must have returned to the sea.
Greatness personified. I like the taste of it. Listen closely. You might earn something.
I don't look up to anyone. Quelle surprise!
I am shocked, dear prognostica.
That must be the objective?
I will speak to the confessor once we've taken care of the prognosticator and his lackeys.
Can you still impersonate a pious servant of the maiden?
In my sleep. Dicho y hecho. I pray for you. Ah, swift justice.
This soul will do its own bidding in a moment.
Oh, how I will.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Measure.
Mensura!
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing
Iron
I can
judgment.
promise I won't do.
Your carcass to the fire.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Cower!
Justice is harsh.
Sora. Calcula.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Come forth!
I stand
I
against
can't
the
hold myself back. Hide if you can.
What a waste of time.
I assure you that was just as
Time is
unpleasant
moving
for me.
Let's not ask for permission. Where the wind blows, cannonballs fly.
My sight reaches far.
Ah, I'm losing control.
The maiden's
stench of-
judgment.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down.
Objective
Try to
complete.
hide. I'm not
Hello?
fully in control.
Prognostica,
Measure!
are you still there?
Let me speak to him.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Oh, how I will.
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can.
Fire.
Measure! Calculate!
Measure.
Rectify!
Bien sûr.
I wait here.
Rectify.
My strength
The shadows
returns.
have fled.
Still breathing. Still sane.
I am an arbiter of the maiden.
I got caught up in the flame there.
Cannon is mightier than the sword.
Prognostica,
For
help
desperate
if you
times.
let me.
Once more onto the beach. Maiden guide you, Confessor. The prognosticator has other duties to attend to.
Ah yes, always busy as is his calling. May I ask who I'm speaking to now? My eyes were taken.
Teresa, long-serving member of the Ordo Mensurae.
Ah, the venerable Iudex. How fares your part of the design?
Measure is unceasing, Confessor, which is why I am in need of a confidant.
You wish to walk the maiden's path. Now that is an old-fashioned request.
I am an old-fashioned sort.
Why come to me? Surely there are other confessors.
My schedule only permits a brief visit to Gran Alcazar before I head for Cartagena. I fear all the confessors there will be occupied, considering the recent pirate attack.
A reasonable assumption. Very well. I'm happy to be of assistance. When do we leave?
I will sign your release forms, then come pick you up.
Now, let's put him to sleep.
What about the release forms?
Don't be ridiculous.
Bones will break. La letra con sangrienta. Good. Now we carry him back to the Marley.
Sharpshooter, his absence will be noticed eventually.
Let it. We'll be long gone by then. As for him, we probably spared him the choice between penance and the fire.
And what shall be done with him once your test concludes?
We will cross that bridge when we get there.
Bourgeois!
Nothing I can't afford.
The infidels!
To each what they deserve.
I stand ready.
The verdict is clear.
Any cannons loose?
Marvelous!
I like long shots.
Teresa, para servirle. It's done.
I stand against the Tempest.
D'accord.
These bothersome. Oh, these
I don't
travels
look up
are
to
so
anyone.
unbecoming to me.
The White Crow stands ready.
The crow flies.
Step through the infernal portal. The Confessor is safely on board. Let's pray he doesn't catch on.
No second thoughts, eh?
To each what they deserve. Judgment is at hand. How fares our confessor?
A mild headache, but otherwise blissfully ignorant. So what does the maiden's path entail?
Walking in the maiden's footsteps. Her rise, her trials, her suffering. There will be fire involved.
Sounds remarkably unpleasant.
Back in the maiden's time, the fire was a tool, not the object of worship it is today. Ever since we lost the maiden's guidance, it has twisted the Inquisition into a bunch of fire-crazed lunatics. And now, I must bare my soul to this eldritch parasite. What was Mordecai thinking?
What's in it for me?
I knew this would come. Let's get a better view. Welcome on board, Confessor. Anything you need?
Thank you. I am quite well, though I can't seem to remember quite how I got here.
You nodded off in the carriage. We had to carry you on board.
I do have a sound sleep, it is true. I'm quite glad to be at sea again. What type of vessel is this? So far, I've yet to smell incense or hear the sound of prayer.
You will find all those things on the lower decks.
I see. I shall let one of the acolytes guide me there.
Sharpshooter, I refuse to have incense burned on my lower decks.
Suck it up. It's a miracle he hasn't caught on yet, and it's a long way to Gran Alcázar. Dicho y hecho.
Set a course, navigator. I have transported the Confessor to Gran Alcázar.
Now, we don't have his luxury of walking around unmolested. Make sure we are not disturbed. Then I will speak to him and begin the rite. In theory, we will visit 3 beacons across Gran Alcazar to conclude the rite.
And in practice?
No cursed has ever walked the Maiden's Path. Whatever happens, will happen. Now, choose our landing, before I regret this.
At long last! Any coin, finders keepers, right?
I knew this would come. It's done. Your crimes are severe. For desperate times. No mercy given. Once more onto the beach.
Huh? Oh, oh! Cut some throats for me.
Good for another shot.
You need to ask. You can't afford it.
The fire hungers for us. My verdict is final. Through the flames. Ah, the better part of me.
Anything shiny? It will be done.
How to put this?
Teresa, ready to serve. The crow flies.
They all seek my riches. My golden sign. An offer I can't refuse.
Please bother someone else.
The verdict is clear.
The burdens of nobility. Eyes on the prize, everybody.
The beacon of revelation. First step on the Maiden's Path. Let's make sure we are not disturbed. With kind regards. Change in position. I pray for your soul. I am your executioner.
My pockets are in.
It's a strange noise.
Enough.
The White Crow stands ready. The future calls.
My hair!
Abomination!
My poor... No, no! Oh, my coat!
Teresa, para servirle.
Well now, is that...
Will I find
Greatness personified.
Strange.
Oh, please help me before all is lost.
Panda, you're still needed.
Let's see how this one
Finally, someone saw fit to help me out. Good snout.
What?
The court is in session.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend!
Ashen judgment. Let fate be our judge.
I, or whatever it is they say. Likely a poor choice.
To each what they deserve.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over. If you're in that bush, make sure you get away now. Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
I'll hold on to what is mine.
How I will.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in
There is
control.
value. It's mine.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down.
Will it yield?
I can't hold myself back. Hide if you can. I got caught up in the flame there.
Our zeal.
My sight reaches far. Confessor.
Ah, Teresa, there you are. Is it just me, or have things gone strangely quiet around here?
I haven't noticed. Shall we begin?
Of course. Let me see if I remember the words. Dearest maiden, mother of flame, who suffers for us eternally to keep the darkness at bay. Today, her child Teresa has come to walk in your arduous footsteps. This humble confessor will aid her on her path. He will hear her regrets and ease her suffering. Step forward, Teresa.
Maiden, I come to you bare and helpless as you were when you found the fire. May the flames reveal the darkness of my soul. Maiden, help me. Oh! In the name of the maiden, I judge thee guilty. I cleanse my doubts with fire. I am reborn. Well, well. What is this now?
Teresa? Is everything all right?
Yes, Confessor. It has just been a long time.
Well, if you think you can carry on, shall we head to the next beacon?
Go ahead. I will rejoin you shortly. Marley, what are these shadows?
The fire has destabilized your cursed soul. It has manifested echoes from your past.
They must be destroyed. I can feel it. I must use my power. Fire! Ash for your eyes! Judgment is at hand.
Yes?
What is that? We are mankind's shield against the curse. I am but an instrument of her design. All corruption must burn in fire.
Having is better than wanting.
I see where this is going.
My doubts with fire. I am reborn. We are mankind's shield against the curse. I am but an
Let's get a better view. Iron Judgment.
Is there treasure?
The court is in session.
Oh,
I've seen it happen.
burn in fire. From nothing she lifted me. From weakness she shaped me. I am her humble servant.
Ah, yes. I remember the foolish girl I once was. That's what we all were. Fools, lamenting that we'd been thrust into this terrible lost Caribbean. Until the maiden discovered the fire and became our beacon. Let's get a
From
better
corruption she shielded me. From darkness she spared me. Her fire lights my path.
After years of futile struggle against the cursed, the fire became our salvation. We reveled in its power, ignorant of the horrors it would make us into. Even before we lost the Maiden's guidance, we had already doomed ourselves. Let us continue to the next beacon. Our friend is waiting.
I am surprised you still remember all this, Dagmar.
How could I forget? I was there from the start. I saw the Maiden temper our strength, liberate the poor and oppressed. I followed her call to the first Purga Magna, eager to drive back the curse. I witnessed the Spanish envoys take all we'd built and throw it into the fire. The crow flies.
I stand ready.
Let's ask another question. Let fate be our judge. To each what they deserve. I send you my result. My verdict is final.
maiden's fire.
Otra ronda.
But it still must burn. Not worth my attention.
Teresa.
No talk
Para servirle.
without the flame.
Judgment is at
I
hand.
shall ignore this impertinent interruption.
Iron Judge. The better part of me. The fire hungers for us.
I'll hold on to what is mine. Oi, we're on your side.
Eyes on the prize, everybody.
The beacon of judgment. The second of 3 steps on the Maiden's path.
Somehow I expected there to be more.
The main path includes only 3. Revelation, judgment, and suffering.
Well, at least we won't be here all day.
Death comes
I'm losing control.
Measure. Calculate.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Your rotten flesh. Who disturbs my sacred heart?
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
One bolt, good. Another shot.
Who was that? The maiden's judgment.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Patience is a virtue.
Hiding in the weeds.
Fire.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Who made that noise? Strange. The fire longs for your...
Otra ronda.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
I can't hold myself back!
must wait.
Hide if you can!
Ah, yes.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
It is almost
Death
thrilling. Walks among us.
Oh, this fervent fire!
Careful
I must
negotiation.
hunt you down!
What is that?
I can smell gold.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Should be burning still.
Make sure you get away now! It seems I lost
The
myself
white
there
crow
for a moment.
stands ready.
Your bloodlust gets you away, creature. The prognosticator.
Still breathing. Still sane.
Golden greetings. Diamonds, rubies, emeralds.
The verdict is clear.
They all seek my riches.
The crow flies. Thank you for waiting, Confessor.
Oh, it is no trouble at all. I am enjoying not being questioned for once. Now, shall we continue? Dearest maiden, bringer of fire, who has been judged in our name, Teresa has begun to walk the difficult journey of your life. Her past has been revealed so that she may be judged as you were before us.
Maiden, I give myself to the judgment of the fire. May it test the conviction of my soul. And should I be found wanting, let it consume me.
Are we sure this isn't a terrible idea?
Hush!
Oh! She burned for us. She freed us all. I could not stop it. Maiden, help me. I must not waver. Her fire will guide us.
Teresa, have you weathered the storm?
I need another moment. Go ahead without me.
Are you certain? Let me call an apothecary.
I am fine. Thank you. Now please, before I embarrass myself further.
Sharpshooter, I can feel your soul weaken with each shadow that appears.
The Maiden's path is never easy. A bolt for each, just like the last time. I will rot before I let the fire get the better of me.
I like the taste of it.
Anything shiny?
Let's peruse some
Time is
minds.
moving
It's a
fast.
deal.
My qualities are
The future calls. My sight reaches far, through the flames.
the eyes of a Eudex.
I cast for treasure. An offer I can't
Teresa.
refuse.
Ready to serve.
Will guide us.
I knew this would come. Justice
My
has been
grasp of this
granted.
body is slipping.
Your weapons down.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
By the fire. We will.
Justice is
Try
hard.
to hide, I'm not fully in control.
The better part of me.
Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
A bold promise.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Good.
Careful,
Nourish.
when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Let it reach my brothers and sisters' ears.
A slave
Of your corruption still lingers.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Rectifica! They lie beyond my...
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Made that
We
noise.
will feed your carcass to the pyre.
Fire,
How I will enjoy
Desperate.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
my judgment awaits you,
I
creature.
cannot reach. We will
I
feed you.
crave
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
I see what you say.
Cannot reach
All
them.
right, no.
Well, now.
Who was that?
Measure, calculate, rectify.
Maiden's judgment awaits.
Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
Mensura.
We will feed your
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Guide me to you.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
You fiend.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Silence descends.
Judgment
lies
awaits,
beyond my reach.
creature.
Apologies. Is anybody hurt?
At your
I've seen it happen.
I assure you that was just as unpleasant for me.
Guide us. Her fire provides. She burned us. She freed us all. The monarch.
Made that noise.
The burdens of nobility.
Feed your carcasses to the pyre.
Can't be right.
Smoking right.
There must be a mistake. What happened? Hard to make sense.
Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
Strange. Was it a curse? Or merely fate?
Ha! I can smell your rotting flesh. Soul.
The fire will guide me to you, fiend.
Maiden's judgment awaits, creature.
Of your corruption still lingers.
Nothing. They must have returned.
My power grows.
Let us pray.
Teresa.
Doesn't happen
Para
again.
servirle.
Needs to ask. You can't afford it. Good snout. Good. My tobacco was getting stale.
My post shall not be left empty. Huh?
That won't
Someone
be a
must rekindle
challenge.
this flame. A distraction I cannot support.
The new chapter
The
in my
fire
memoirs.
hungers for us. I am your
Died
execution.
Great von Pressfire.
Be seared before you know it.
I can smell your rotting
The
flesh.
Holy Inquisition bows to no one.
The fire longs for your
Bond
cursed
is
soul.
unholy. It must be cut.
Ensura, calcula, rectifica, rectify.
We shall tear your soul.
Is it treasure? To each what they deserve.
Visitation.
She
The below
freed
has
us all.
swallowed them once more.
Likely a poor choice.
My strength returns. She
burned for us. She freed us all.
Nothing I can't afford.
Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
The White Crow stands ready.
Burned for
Once more
Let's
onto
not
the
forget.
beach.
Yes.
Anybody seen my servants?
Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
A ghostly pleasure.
She burned for us. She freed us.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Provides.
Vici Vincent.
Freed us all.
A new chapter in my memoirs.
Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
Good snout. Stick them with the pointy end.
She burned for us. She freed us all.
Nothing I can't afford.
Guide us. Provides.
A ghostly pleasure.
She burned for us. She freed us all. Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
I like the taste of it.
Ah, let's take another view.
Her fire will guide us. Her guide us. Her fire provides.
My sight reaches far. Dia cuervos.
I heard that, you fiend.
The court is in session.
Fiend.
I can
Abominable
smell your
growth.
rotting
Mensura.
flesh.
Calcula. I can smell your rotting flesh. Ha! Measure. Calculate. Rectify.
The fire
Still
will
breathing.
guide me to you.
Still sane.
The maiden's judgment awaits creature.
Fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
Let fate be our judge. Avert your gaze. It's quickly done.
Her fire will guide us. Her fire.
I've seen it happen.
I can help if you let me.
Filed for the better part of me.
Burned for us.
This will be good for you. Once more onto the breach.
Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
Teresa, ready to serve. I see where this is going.
She freed us all.
Dicho y hecho.
Her fire provides.
The verdict is clear.
Please bother someone else.
That.
I knew this would come.
We will feed.
Try to hide. I'm not fully in control.
Kind regards.
Is it there?
I will find you a box.
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
Nothing to
For
hide.
desperate times.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Yes.
Mensura. Calcula.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control.
So I may correct your vile existence.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Good for
Nothing
another
hides
shot.
from the eyes of
I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
I will find you.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
My sight reaches.
I got burned up in the flame there.
Her fire
All is as it
provides.
should be.
She burned for us. She freed us all. Could I have stopped? Could anyone? Her fire will guide us. Her fire provides.
Well, how long has it been?
The monarch's puppet took She burned for us.
What they say.
This soul
My
will do
sight
its own bidding in a
reaches
moment.
Far. Ah, swift justice.
We will
Try to hide, I'm not
I am
fully in
judging.
control.
That image.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
The better part of me.
Careful, when I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can! Try to hide, I'm not fully in control. Apologies, is anybody hurt?
Her fire will guide us. Her
For desperate times. The fire hungers for us.
Go with our accusers. I see her sentenced by false charges. Her word denies us retribution.
The old world saw us breaking away and sent a tribunal to bring us back into the fold. They saw the maiden as a threat and concocted a false trial to remove her from power. We would have fought to the last for her, but she would not have it. Our swords were not meant for the living, she said.
Could I?
Teresa,
Why not choose my path?
ready to serve. Let's get a better view.
The monarch's puppet took her away.
The attack failed.
Teresa,
My path.
para servirle.
Ah, I'm losing control!
Still breathing,
Dead.
still sane.
Careful, when I
Judgment
get
is
you,
at hand.
there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Arbiter of the Maiden. Tower.
Is it
The
there?
maiden's judgment.
I did not see the fire die.
A small break for you. I can't get there.
Purging your
Rectify.
soul.
I got caught up in the flame there.
Jura. Calcula.
The fire
Rectifi-
I'll hold on to what is mine.
My
Nobody takes what's
awaits
mine.
you, creature.
I knew this would come.
The below. Resume your task.
Let's reel them in.
Monarch's puppet took her away.
If there is value, it's mine.
Ah, swift justice.
Could I have stopped it? Could anyone?
Diamonds,
The
rubies,
verdict is clear.
emeralds.
Through the flames. I pray for your soul.
Horrid thing made that noise. The fire will guide me to you, fiend. Insist as it is. Let it bring forth our fiery wrath.
My chest is off limits.
Flash.
Tyrant. Come forth.
Mensura. Calcula. Rectifica.
Measure. Calculate. Rectify.
The maiden's judgment awaits, creature. The fire.
An offer I can't refuse.
The shadows have fled. The design is maintained.
Could I have
Tight lines.
Could anyone?
For desperate times. The White Crow stands ready.
Took her away.
Changing position. Death comes to greet
It's
you.
better than wanting. Will it yield coin? Treasure fishes! I'll hold on to what's
Swift
mine.
justice.
Finders keepers.
At your
Right.
command.
The monarch's puppet took her.
Again and again.
The court is in session.
Could I
It's
have
done.
stopped it?
They all seek my riches.
The verdict is clear. Your crimes are severe. My verdict
Careful
is
negotiation.
final.
It will be dealt with. No escape from my bait. Line and
turns.
sinker.
I have stopped it. Could anyone?
Good snout.
The monarch's puppet took her away.
Still breathing. Still sane. I've seen it happen. With kind regards.
Could anyone? The fire made her scream.
Let fate be our judge for desperate times. No mercy.
Vile noise.
Got a good head in my chest.
The burdens of nobility.
Measure!
Measure!
Teresa,
Rectify!
ready to serve.
I am an arbiter of the
Fire will
maiden.
guide me to
Cower
you, fiend.
before me.
The fire!
My
The future calls.
creature. Mensura! Calcula!
Calculus.
Rectifica!
Rectify! We will feed.
Once more unto the flesh.
Are you
I can smell
cowering
your
in there?
rotting flesh.
Justice.
Nothing! Huh, what a waste of time.
The monarch's puppet took her away. She screamed.
Any coin?
Made her scream.
I can smell gold already.
Could I have stopped?
Come, fishy, fishy.
Anyone?
Goes for another shot. Justice is harsh.
Help me.
How long?
Good choice.
Yet justice has been granted. Otra ronda. One bolt, one life. Tria cuervos. Death comes to greet you. The crow flies. Rodarán cabezas.
The monarch's puppet took her away.
Those hands have taken this life.
Is there treasure? It's a deal then.
I can smell your rotting
Maiden's
flesh.
judgment awaits, creature.
I,
Ensure
great pomp has found.
Rectify.
I have to get a new coat anyway.
Fire. The maiden's judgment
Mensura,
awaits, creature.
Calcula, Rectifica.
The fire longs
The
for your
fire will
cursed
guide me
soul.
to you, fiend.
Good snout.
Will
I
guide me
can
to
smell
you,
your rotting
fiend.
flesh.
Is this
Good.
your justice?
We've driven them back to the below.
Likely a poor choice.
Screamed. The fire made her scream.
My strength returns.
Could anyone?
I knew this would come. I see
Is
where this is
this your
going.
justice?
If you need to ask, you can't afford
Took
it.
her away.
I send you my resolve. This will be good for you.
She screamed. The fire. Could I?
That won't be a
Anything
challenge.
shiny?
Anyone?
Will it
Teresa.
yield coin?
Para servirle. Silence
The
descends.
monarch
Let's not forget.
took her away. Is this your justice?
The crow has claws. The future.
I watch the fire from the crowd. I see the fire light bite the straw. Her eyes look skyward as she burns.
The tribunal sentenced the maiden to be burned at the stake. Fire would be her executioner. A cruel gesture, no doubt intended to break our spirits forever. If only they had known the consequences of their folly.
To each what they deserve. I watch the fire leave her frame. I see her adversaries burn. My throat is raw with exultation.
It was a miracle. The fire leapt from her burning body, engulfing her accusers. The Gawkers fled in panic, but the devout of us stayed, witnessing the dawn of a new age. And through all of it, she remained on the pyre, still looking skyward, still burning. And so she burns to this day. The shadows are scattered. Onwards, to the cathedral.
Time is moving fast.
Dicho y hecho. It's quickly done.
Good. My tobacco is getting stale.
The verdict is clear. The crow flies. Ah, swift justice. The fire hungers for us.
Who disturbs my sacred task? Oh.
Don't sell me short.
Good for another shot. The white crow stands ready. Let's get a better view. My sight reaches far.
It will be dealt with.
I stand ready.
Visi Vincent.
Golden greetings.
Through the flames.
What did
Way back.
The fire hungers for us.
A new chapter in my memoirs. One less doesn't bother me. A ghostly pleasure. Who will I taste this time?
Careful negotiation.
Teresa, para servirle. I still see it in my nightmares. The maiden set ablaze. I was there in the crowd. I could have done
My
something
grasp
to
of
end
this
her
body
pain,
is slipping.
but of course I didn't.
It's mine.
And so she
I
continues
can't
to
hold
burn.
myself back.
800
Hide if you
years
dare.
of suffering.
Oh, this
Where's
fervent
the
fire!
justice
I
in
must
that?
hunt you down. That must be the objective. Try
The
to
final
hide.
step
I'm
on
not
the
fully
maiden's
in
path.
control.
The beacon of suffering.
Charming name.
Careful,
maiden
when I get
suffers
you, there is
eternally to
nothing
keep
I
the
can
fire
promise I
alive.
won't do.
It is the ultimate act of devotion.
Ever imagined a world
I
where
can't hold
Blackbeard
myself
had doused
back.
that flame?
Hide if you can.
I've lost the taste for fantasies.
Oh, this fervent
Now let us
fire.
clear the
I must
final
hunt
beacon.
you down.
stench of your corruption still lingers?
My
I
strength
assure you, that
returns.
was just as unpleasant for me.
The shadows have fled before our zeal.
The fire will test them as it tests all.
My sight reaches far. It's done.
It's been a while. Memory captured.
The White Crow stands ready. Otra ronda.
Careful! The host's instincts are taking over! I can't hold myself back! Hide if you
Bolt
can!
for your skull. Once more onto the beach.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Rectify! Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do! Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
A bolt for your skull.
Is that?
We will
feed your
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Your soul clings to a corpse.
Good for another shot.
I can't hold myself
One
back!
bolt,
Hide if you can!
I see where this is going. No mere animal.
What?
The maiden's judgment.
My
Try
strength
to hide!
returns.
I'm not fully in control!
We will feed your
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't
Judgment is at hand.
The fire longs for
Your crimes
I
are
can't
severe.
hold myself back! Hide if you can!
The Holy Inquisition.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down! Try to hide! I'm not fully in control! It seems I lost myself there for a moment.
The court is in session. I've seen it happen.
Let me remind you.
Let the future come. Ah, the better part of me. I see where this is going.
We too are servants of the maiden.
The verdict is clear. Once more onto the breach. Iron judgment.
All right, no.
Ah, I'm losing control!
Otra ronda. I send you my receipt.
Careful! When I get you, there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Another shot.
Well now. I can't hold myself back! Hide if you can!
No
Careful!
judgment
When I get you,
possible.
there is nothing I can promise I won't do.
Judgment
Try to hide! I'm not fully in control!
Is that?
I can smell your rotting flesh.
Ah, the better part.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must
Changing
hunt you down!
The flame will devour your remains.
My strength
Try to hide!
returns.
I'm not fully in control!
Holy Inquisition bows.
Oh, this fervent fire! I must hunt you down!
Bond is unholy. Clings to a corpse.
I pray for your soul.
I got caught up in the flame there!
Well now.
We shall tear your soul apart.
We will hurt you.
That bush seems highly suspicious.
Before you know it.
The better shades have faded.
Normality.
To each what they deserve.
I can smell your rotten flesh.
Sure, calcula, rectifica.
Precious time. Come forth.
Measure. Calcula. Rectify.
Having the rotting.
Let fate be our judge.
The design is maintained.
The Marley aids us. Still breathing. Still sane. Ah, swift justice. Through the flames. Confessor.
I was beginning to worry. Are you certain you wish to continue?
I've never been more ready.
Very well. Kneel, Teresa. Holy maiden, hallowed be thy suffering. I bring to you, Teresa, whose faults have been revealed and judged.
Maiden, I am ready to bear your pain. Through your anguish, I will be cleansed. Through your eternal agony, I will...
Teresa?
Damn it all! Why put me through this torture? As if I hadn't suffered enough. She was everything to me, and they took her away, and I did nothing. And now she suffers forever because of this parasite, this damned fire. Ah! Traitor! Betrayer! Failure!
What's going on?
Her soul was thrown into chaos. If she doesn't fight her shadows, we may lose her for good.
You hear that, White Crow? Get shooting.
I'm tired. Perhaps this was always my fate.
You've been in tight spots before. You're the bloody White Crow, act like it.
Cheeky little runt. Very well. Once more unto the breach. I am the maiden's judgment. My sight reaches far. My gaze reveals the curse.
That's one shadow down.
Her bolt has returned on its own. She can shoot again.
The maiden's teachings guide my shot. Her light illuminates my soul. She is my beacon in the darkness. She is my island in the sea.
Her soul is at a critical point.
Keep it up, White Crow.
In her name I judge the wretches, the foul, the evil, and the cursed. By her law I separate the wicked from the just, the sinners from the devout. And thus, through my blood and tears and unyielding faith, Teresa, I ease the suffering of this world. Ship, how does my soul fare?
It has stabilized. Even better. It seems invigorated.
Teresa?
Confessor?
I'm not sure what happened. Forgive me, but I have bungled the rite.
It is quite all right. We have finished here.
You concluded the rite yourself. Marvelous.
Come. You look pale. Why not sit down for a moment?
This is where we part ways, I presume.
You have my thanks. I know it couldn't have been easy.
Oh, I had a jolly good time. Doubly so considering I was traveling with the Cursed.
So you knew?
It wasn't hard to figure out. But when you approached me, I admit, I was quite intrigued.
That's not all, is it? You aren't truly blind, either.
Technically, no. Though I feel my corruption is quite harmless.
Look at us. Two damned souls chatting away in the maiden's hallowed house.
Do you think she minds? The world has changed much since her time.
I think she weeps for what her Inquisition has become.
She might. But if wretches like us still carry her light, perhaps all is not lost.
Farewell, Confessor. I hope you find your own way in these strange times. We are done here. To the exit.
That cheeky priest. I like his guts.
Smoking
Don't
right.
sell me short. Nobody takes
My
what's
qualities
mine.
are needed.
Strange. It's done. My verdict is final.
Anybody seen my servants?
Will it yield corn?
Teresa,
Oh,
ready to
these
serve.
travels are so unbecoming to me.
It is done. I have walked the maiden's path. The mirror should be satisfied.
My soul is razor sharp.
Still breathing. Still sane. The future calls.
The mirror awaits. Ready?
Naturally.
Approach then, sharpshooter.
Mordecai, your mirror witnessed my soul, and I passed its test. I hate what my Inquisition has become, and deep down, I hated myself for allowing it to happen. But the past is what shapes us. The only true way is forward, and your test has rekindled hope in my heart. It is done. I'll go roost on the main mast again. If you ever fancy a chat, you know where to find me. I'll even throw in a smoke.
Hey, Marley. I have something to discuss with you. Can we talk?
At your leisure, Navigator.
Death comes to greet you. For desperate times.
Let's get moving, eh? Always move forward.
What do you have for me, Navigator?
I think it's time we talk about what this journey is really about.
I don't follow.
I know about the Time Soul, Marley. And I know what you intend to do with it.
You were in my hold, despite my explicit orders.
Mordecai told me to. A secret message back in the Riddle Hole. His words were clear. He wants you to send the Time Soul back to the below.
I know very well what his final request was.
Do you? Because when you recounted it to me, you left out the most vital part.
Careful now, Navigator.
You intend to use the Time Soul. You're going against your captain's wish so you can bring him back.
Listen well, Aethia Manicato. You presume to speak for the captain, but you are wrong, no matter what his message says. I know better than anyone what the captain would have wanted.
Think about the clues he left us. The relics. Put there to remind you when you should not use your power. The mirror, which makes the crew come to terms with their past. He's preparing us. Because if anyone uses the Time Soul, something terrible will happen.
Enough. Your concern is noted. Return to your post, and let us not speak of this again.
I'm not giving up yet, Marley.
As you will, Navigator. Now please, leave me be.
Fine.
What you been
Take
up
your
to?
time.
Not much
We'll
judgment
continue this
required
at a
today.
later date. Well, not like I expected this to be easy. Back to business it is. Well, well.
Oh, such tragedy! A broken mirror.
How is that a tragedy?
How would I marvel at my magnificent countenance with all these shards floating around?
Please, just look at it, Quartermaster.
I suppose I could try to get a glimpse of myself in this reflective debris. Winkers, if you're hearing this, I'm dead and gone. That makes you the oldest man aboard. Remember when you once told me about that servant you had? What was his name again? Yeah, never mind. Can't hear you anyway. But I distinctly remember you saying you left him somewhere. Yeah, Sebastian. He wasn't supposed to. Well, all right. There seems to have been a anticipation on my part. Indeed, there is someone who I'll have to face before I can pass whatever tribulations the captain envisions.
And here I was trembling at the thought of what the mirror might pull from your dogged sword.
Yeah, yes, I had a couple of great dogs. Very reliable. But no, the captain is talking of Sebastian, my loyal servant.
Great. We just find him and you talk things out? Easy work.
Yeah, yes, it was admittedly a while ago, but I'm very optimistic he's still where I last saw him.
Tell me, and I'll set a course.
In prison. More precisely, the dungeons of the Iron Bay.
Straight to the point.